From Pride Rock to the pit of shame, we're so low on the food chain, we're underground. But you don't have to take my word for it. I'll just let my fellow meerkats do the talking.
What was that? What was that? What was that? Where? What was that? Shh. Quick before the hyena comes. Clear! Dig-a-chana, dig-dig-a-chana. Quick and chana, dig-a-big-a-chana. Dig-a-chana, dig-dig-a-chana. Quick before the hyena comes. Dig-a-chana, dig-dig-a-chana. Keep a dig and never get done. Dig-a-chana, dig-dig-a-chana. What was that? Quick before the hyena come, dig-a-tana is what we do. Life's a tana, we'll dig into. Dig-a-tana is what we sing. Dig-a-tana is everything. Money clay is a meerkat friend, always more around every bend. And when you get to your tana's end, hallelujah, let's dig again, dig. Dig-a-tana, dig-dig-a-tana. Dig-a-tana, dig-a-big-a-tana. Dig-a-tana, dig-dig-a-tana. What was that? Quick before the hyena come, come on.
Hi everyone, welcome to the live. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome. I'm actually, oh my god, I need to not zoom in on her that much. Jesus Christ. Fucking jump scare. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm actually on time, so, you know, take that. Let's say our hellos. Hi Carlotta, thank you for saying hello. Carlotta says, with Chantal's chest pains, maybe Marty can call Kuwait her local police and have a welfare check just to see if she's okay. That would be a good idea. She is currently MIA, so it's 93, but it feels 109 in sunny West Florida. It's fucking humid here today. I'm sweating and not in a fun way. You are in the house, Panda Pondu. Hi Erg, how are you? Chrissy Knows It All is dying at the hat. I'm glad you like it. I made that with a headache, so I would like all the appreciation and the Fuba Pats, please. Sarah, Chantal is in Kuwait. That was proven last night. Possibly, yeah. It was, but at the time that I made this, I didn't know that. So we're going to pretend that we don't know that, okay? For the sake of the stream. Just a lurker. Hey, Chat and Milky. No demerit for you today. No demerit, just a lurker. You are on time, present, and accounted for. Hi, Valeri. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Voodoo. You are here on time. No demerit for you. Hi, Morton. I like the early crew because we get to bully those that come in late. So love that for us. Welcome, my bully crew. Hi, Tweet T. Panda says Kiwi Farms is mad about Sam and Yabba. Kiwi Farms is always mad at something. Let's be real. Which is fine. Whatever. Hi, the dildo. My favorite dill, obviously. Tiny hat, very tiny hat. Hi, Adriana. Hi, Carter. Hi, Rachel. How are you, beautiful? I hope you're well. Hi, Krista. I hope you're good. Hi, Stevie. Tweet T. Chris is clear and here. Hi, the White Knight. Question mark is on time twice in a row. This might be a new world record. Extra toe, floppy tits, Pondu. Not done wasted eye. I'll play it at the end of the stream. Promise. I figured we'd go back to the hyenas today. Hi, August. Yeah, it's the most positive person in the Chantal verse. Me? You talking about me? Little old me? Maybe not. Shake 'em Not said, I just busted into the Carmen Sandiego theme song. I'm glad. Brick Gamer Girl is on time. Santiago. If we don't have Rockabella singing, where in the world is Cameron Sandiego? Demerits be damned. I'm gonna revolt. Here we go. I'm gonna get the theme song up. Where in here we go. Oh, my nose is itchy as per usual. Here we go. Are you guys ready? This is for you. If I get copyrighted, it's your fault.
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Steal their soul in South Korea, making money cook right on the from the Red Sea to Greenland.
Nashville to Norway, Ireland to Zimbabwe, Chicago to Czechoslovakia. I'm back!
Well, she'll ransack Pakistan and run a scan in Scandinavia. Then she'll stick 'em up down under and go pickpocket for
She was dead.
missing misdemeanor when she stole the beans from Lima. Tell me where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
Tell me where in the world.
You get the fucking gist of it. There we go. God, that fucking repeats itself, doesn't it? Hi, White Knight. Hi, Bunny. Hi, Milky Mods and chat. Thank you for saying hello to everyone. Oh my God, I forgot. If you're a replay scout, thank you so much for catching the replay. I'm glad you're here. If you're a silent watcher, I'm happy to have you, and happy hellos to everyone in my chat. There we go. I forgot to say that. Oh, whew. Hi, Nene. How are you? Congratulations. Thank you so much. Tweet T. Hi, Helene. Hey, Milky. Hey, chat. Hey to you, girl. I hope you're good. Hi, Ketamine. Hey, bestie. Lydia, Milky, you have the cutest giggle. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Make me self-conscious of my giggle now. I'm just going to hear it in my head. Camps. A report came in that Chantal was at Hudson Bay, but it turned out to be a polar bear. False alarm. No, that can't be correct. Polar bears are white. Chantal's teeth are yellow. She would never get mistaken for a polar bear. Milky, you're glowing, not sweating. I mean, sure, we can call it glowing. We're lying, but we can call it glowing. Hi, Tabby Nicole. It's rainy there, shaken but not stirred. Very jealous. We had a smattering of rain, and it just made it more humid. So, thanks, weather. Arcelia. Oh, I fucking say it wrong every single time. I'm such a dick. Milky, I had a headache, but I swear the second I tuned in, it was better. I don't know if it's just you or the Digger Tunnel song. It's both. We are actually prescribed by doctors, so make sure you have your doctor's note. Kristen is in the deep South Louisiana, so I get the humidity. It's gross. Couldn't imagine I'd die in a second. Llama is here, but very sleepy. He's an EP llama. Hi, Celine Ayres. I hope you're well. Hi, P-Day today. How are you, my love? You have been on twice. You have been on time twice. I will consider a cookie if you do it 3 times. It's just the rules. Hi, Kai Bear. Hamhat did miss the intro, but we did have a little Carmen Sandiego. Hi, Amber's Turd. How are you? Are you miss being wiped by wifey? Thoughts and prayers to Amber's Turd. Budding Angel, I don't think she's in Kuwait. I think she's in Canada hiding. She's scared of Marty. She's too quiet with all the drama going on. That does make sense. I'm going back and forth on it, to be honest. So I figured, what a perfect stream to discuss, theorize, and conspirathize. Got a lot of shit to do today, but we'll be listening. Thank you so much. Tweet T, pretty sure high blood pressure is not the extent of Chantal's health scare. She was eating her rice slowly for once. She might just not like the meal. Oh, thank you, Erg. Metallica Mum. Happy Saturday, pretty lady. Happy Saturday, prettier lady to you. The non-diabetes may be acting up also. Yeah, the non-diabetes that she definitely cured. Ham hat dancing. We've got some dancing. I'm distracted. I just put water and fruit out for my squirrels. Oh, jealous. I want some squirrels. Rockapella. Her BP was only high because of the humidity, you guys. Ugh. No way Chantal would admit her beatus is back. I mean, she can't hide it once she loses a leg. Hi, Turn the Page. How are you? Hi, Richard. Hi, Milky. Hi, everyone. I'm old. I remember this show. I've never seen it, but I got the meme, if that makes sense. Sup, sluts. Sup, slut to you too, Cam. Thank you so much for the throwback. Anytime for my oldies but goldies. Czechoslovakia doesn't exist anymore. I said that wrong. Let's pretend I didn't. Hi, yarn enthusiasts. Fiona is present and accounted for, and so is her mother. Glad you're both here. I think when she vanishes like this, she has a health scare. Could be both. Extra toe floppy tits pondu. The fact that the head of the detective agency is also the radio DJ in the Warriors blows my mind each time. Ariana's mama, silent watcher, but I love you. I love my silent watchers. Thank you so much. You don't need to be active in the chat to be appreciated. I appreciate you here. In the name of the moon, Milky will roast you. In the name of the moon. Hi, Blondie. Hi, my love. I hope you're doing absolutely beautifully. Tangled Bliss. Hello. Yarn enthusiast. Polar bears do smell better too. The fishy's just less overwhelming. Milky, where's your hot tub? It's in my garden. I was this close to doing it. But I figured I'd have to like set up an area to put my laptop so I didn't get it wet. I was this close to doing a hot tub stream. I thought it would be very funny. I'm incredibly sunburned. Don't get too into a good book, y'all. Oh my god, no. The peeling kind of sunburn or like the blistering sunburn. I thankfully have never blistered. I've never blistered because of the sun. Thank fuck. Where is our summer? Gone. Thank fuck. I hate it. Bring on winter. I don't like it. Hi, Crystal Boss. I love you. Total bad girl, aka girl bad at saying my name. I just had to make that joke. I'm a bad girl. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nah, she loves rice. She does. That's true. Maybe it wasn't cooked right. Do you remember when she burnt rice? I didn't even know that was possible. Santiago, she would have definitely commented on Kaya, Yaba, and Sam. I think she pre-recorded the walk and the health scare video. I'm starting to think that they're pre-recorded. Let me turn this up. I was on the fence. However, the fact she hasn't said anything about Kaya is slowly proving the point. Where in the world is Shamu Shiro? If she's made it to Canada, I'd be amazed. Airlines can and do refuse boarding to people who appear very ill or have not made the proper seat arrangements if they're super obese. They can, if maybe she got lucky with like a quite empty-ish flight, maybe. Hi, Wookie lover. If she loses a leg, she'll finally lose some weight. Love that for her. Maybe that's the goal. I mean, that's easier than dropping the pounds, I guess. Just lose a leg. Listen as I make eggplant parmesan for dinner. Oh, yummy, S. Hagen. I hope it's lovely. Dainty Gorilla, I'm a little late. You're a little late. What can I say? Demerit. Done. I was looking into that Shannon girl from the What channel. Turns out she has some skeletons in her closet too. Yikes. Now I see Missy Moo is talking about it. She is. Just in case anyone is curious, you know, I don't have a criminal record before anyone goes a digging. I'm just going to save you your time and energy. I am a reactor without a criminal record. Do with that what you will. I'm not going to say so for the people around me, but I don't have a criminal record. Pissy Poo is running her mouth again. Missy Moo's little weird dolls creep me the fuck out. I think that Chantal and Salah are back to the SDI clinic. I mean, Chantal did say she did prostitute herself for junk food and drugs. Such a decent woman. She's so pious, guys. Tangle Bliss, are Yabba and Sam actually broken up? No. They both posted that they had... I don't know if it's better with the light on or off. They both posted that they broke up last night, and then 24 hours later, they were like, oh, never mind. We've changed our mind. She said she isn't going to address drama. Chantal says a lot of things. I believe none of it. No way Chantal would pass up the opportunity to feel morally superior for once. Exactly. Missy Moo went Karen and called the US police from Canada. On what? On who? Who did she call the US police on? Helene, Chantal's just hiding. Kitty, wait, what's up with Yabba and Sam? So on Twitter last night, they both put up posts that they had broken up. They were like, look, I think Yabba's was something like, hey, just so you guys don't ask, me and Sam have broken up. That's all I'm gonna say about it, you know, thanks, whatever. And then they were like, oh, never mind, we got back together. So Marty, you said your mum was gonna buy us a house together. What happened with Kaya? Don't know. I don't associate with people who lie in bed at night next to child pimps. That's kind of where I draw my line. You know, I don't really associate myself with child pimp lovers. That's just me. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but you know, whatever. Madame Sure. Hi, Milk in chat. Sorry I'm late. Been in bed with a migraine. I'm very sorry, Madame Sure. That sucks. You're still getting a demerit. Hi, Milk in chat. I'm late. You're very late, Ben. Demerit. I can't. You know, what am I going to do? Tweet T, she's on another pious, modest Muslim woman moment thing. That's why she's not dressing Kaya, because otherwise, why is she not addressing it now? Oh, she could not be. But then, if she's clever, I'm going back and forth. If she was being clever, she wouldn't say she's in Canada, because the moment she's in Canada, Marty and his trolls have a lot more ammo to use, I guess, against her. It would be the smartest thing she's done in a long time. It's been covered by a lot of other reactors. Yeah, I'm not covering it here. I'm going to keep this a fun space. I don't want to talk about child pimps and why people like to be around child pimps. It's definitely pre-recorded. She looks way bigger in the video where she sat down on the rock than she is in the recent one. I get what you mean. She did look smaller. I didn't want to say anything because I thought I was maybe losing my mind, but she did look a tiny bit smaller. Her ex-husband, Marek, their daughter, lots of abuse. Oh, Jesus. I don't even want to know. Fucking hell. Yikes. I'm having Burger King, Whopper, and onion rings. Oh, I would kill for an onion ring right about now. I'm thinking about it. I'm mulling it over. I would kill for an onion ring. I'm going podcast for a bit in the midst of a full house deep clean. What podcast, Ham Hat? Let me know. Milky washes my vulgarness away. I'm vulgar. Shut up. Shut your whore mouth. Is Pissy Moo doing this drama to take the heat off Chantal? She could be, but they're not. I don't think they're friends. I don't think they could hide it. They're both not very good liars. Plus, she was weird as fuck in his game chat, being syrupy, fake, sweet. She definitely is on the part of the cycle where she's doing the whole sweet as pie part of her cycle. Marty, of course, Music Biz Marty. She called Akron, Ohio police to report Marty. Oh. What is wrong with people? Why would she report Marty? She doesn't like Chantal. I don't understand. She has all Marty's info wrong, not his name, not his address. Lol, imagine. Police could be solving crimes. I missed the Yabba Sam thing and the Kaya thing. Honestly, it's probably for the best for your mental health. Because Avery was bad right now, I'm tired a lot. I feel you. Redacted name, it's my first ever live. Do I still have a demerit? Ooh, do I demerit? No, I'm not going to demerit you. I'm popping your cherry. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm not going to give you a demerit, but this is your only chance because it's your first live. I'm being kind. I'm being courteous. It's the least I could do. Chantal would defend her and her husband, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going back and forth, really. I'm late. Punish me, Milky. Always, Grandpa Jim. Thank you. You're welcome. I bet Foodie Beauty is about to explode. She can't not gloat and run her mouth. I'm going back and forth, man. I don't know what to do. Saying she's going to mind her own business about Kaya is so funny. Yeah, until, like, someone says something in a reaction channel and she loses it. Thanks, Milky. Time for Kaya to disappear into the YouTube ether. Kaya? Kaya who? Don't know her. Thanks for your choice. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Can't be bothered. I'm not going to even... Whatever. Just mean I might be super active in chat. No worries. I know you're present and accounted for, Ham Hat. Now Pissy Poo's taking heat away from the nudes she sent to Slappy. She sent nudes to Nada? No, she fucking didn't. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'm ignoring you. Demerit me, daddy. Thank you, Milky. You're welcome. Shut up. No, she didn't. Marty was also talking to Nada. He said if Missy Moo didn't drop some tea on Chantal, he'd release the nudes. Oh, wow. Marty may have gotten a pic of Missy from Nads, I think. Something to that effect. I mean, you want to send nudes to an abuser. That's on you, bestie. That's on you. People need to understand what a long con is. Agreed. No, Marty is trolling Nada to piss off Chantal. Yeah, he's just a means to an end, I guess. She did. Shut up. She sent nudes. Does her husband know? The Marty Nada interview was so funny. Should we watch a bit of it? Isn't Pissy married? She's married. She has an army of small doll babies. She absolutely sent nudes to Nada and edited out a tattoo. Oh, she went far. She was like, imagine editing out the tattoo just because you know they're going to end up on the internet. Maybe you shouldn't send them. He will soon. Oh yeah, Marty's only prodding Nada and Missy to start shit. Should we watch a bit of it? I knew about Messica sending stuff to Naz, but I had no idea about Missy. What do you mean Messica? Jessica sent nudes to Nada? What tits of reaction channels has Nada not seen? Do you know when on Facebook, if there's like a hurricane or something, you can mark yourself safe? Can I mark myself safe that Nada's never seen my tits? I'm marking myself as safe that Nada has not seen me naked. Apparently Missy Moo is threatening reactors as well. She's fighting to get her queen back. I actually hold a crown in the fact that apparently, according to Missy Moo, I was her light in the darkness and it was my video that converted her. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I created a monster maybe. Hi, Nine Mana. Her husband will know tonight. I mean, so true. Oh my God. Yes, let's watch. Okay, Von, we can do that. These women are nasty. Well, I don't get it. Why? Go on, is nuts. Milky, have you sent news to Nada? No, but I feel a bit left out. Every other fucking cunt's doing it. If he stumbles upon my nudes, that's not my fault. I haven't directly sent a nude to Nada. And it's a rite of passage. I guess so. I guess maybe I can't be a reaction channel until then. Becca Boo, listen, I'm going to be in the car from 4 till 5:30, but I'd appreciate you drawing this out. Ramble, schmooze, whatever. I'll do my best. I do want to have a bath, though. I couldn't have one last night. It was too late. I didn't want to wake my niece up. I could have had one, but, you know, I was trying to be nice. Messy mess. Indeed. Can someone who's been in Girl World for a while explain Jessica, Messica, and Courtney? I thought they were Beaters or Attic adjacent. I don't know who Courtney is. I only know Jessica because I know she dated Garlic Bread. I've never watched a video of Garlic Bread. I just heard it in the ether. Their names I've heard of, but videos I've never watched. Milky, can I get an autographed nude, please? Damn straight. Send me 30 quid and I'll do it. I'll take it on my little Polaroid. I'll send it over. Jessica sent nudes trying to get dick pics and info because she got deep trolling. Is it deep trolling if you have to send a nude? I get you were trying to maybe get dick pics to make fun of Nader or whatever, but is it trolling when he also has seen you naked? Is that not just an exchange? I thought your sister had moved out. She did, but my niece is visiting for the weekend. My mum says she can't go 5 days without seeing her. So we've got my niece this weekend. And my sister's having a lot of pain in her pelvic area. So she can't do a lot. Courtney's from the Cobraverse. Who's King Cobra? I know no one. Unless it's Chantal or Amberlynn. I'm like, I don't know. I was harassing Raxie Moo. Who's Raxie Moo? Oh my god. Can't wait to get home. Just a lurker is just packing to move back to your hometown. Oh my god, congratulations. I hope it's a very smooth journey for you. I know moving can be really, really brain work. Hello, hard. Please forgive my tardiness. I already read that. My husband took the pics to send. Missy's husband took the pics. Shut up, no, he fucking didn't. Could you imagine? What's the exchange rate? Depends. What country are you in? I guess it'd be like $50. I don't know. Didn't Jessica get Nada's sweatshirt and wear it online? Oh, is that her? Ugh. It's not trolling if you're exposing your ass, your literal ass. If you are showing off your brown starfish to Nada, you're not trolling. You're really not. Oh, everyone, man, I can't. I don't like it here. Do you remember when we all made fun like Chantal counting calories? Can we get back to that? Can we not send can we not photos to a second degree almost murderer stabber? Maybe. That's just me. I don't know. She then burnt his jumper. Oh my god. Burned it on live? Why? That's so weird. Like she was a fan. Like, do you know when an artist gets cancelled, some people burn their albums and burn their merch? It's not Nada's merch. Could you imagine? He had to package that sweatshirt up, get her address, so Nada has your address, and then post it. He had to go post his jumper to someone. Oh my god. She burned that sweatshirt after the Sam's Bar Lounge videos came out. After that, that's what tipped her over. Sam's Bar Lounge. Nothing before that. Sam's Bar Lounge is what tipped us over the edge. Not the fact that he possibly sexually assaulted an old woman. No. Sam's Bar Lounge was the turning point. Oh, I don't like it. She was a fan. Definitely, 100%. This is disgusting. Jessica only set a titty picture and it was a very old one that was already online, so she figured it didn't matter. Still, I just don't want to send it to Nada. I don't want Nada to look at me, let alone naked. I won't want him to look at me in a onesie. I'd feel disgusting. She did throw it on the fire, but then she took it out of the fire and started wearing it. Can't imagine sending news to Koki. Honestly, I feel like he'd trade them for a bag of coke or something. I feel like he'd sell my news pretending to be me. I would not trust this man with my intimate goods. What did anyone see in Nads? It purely must be the fact that he was into not that he was into Chantal. I think it's purely the fact that they wanted what Chantal had to make Chantal feel bad, which is, I get the trolling bit, but it's not worth it. You can troll so much easier. We don't need to do all that. I'm not into the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Me either. Why does it have to be? I don't like Chantal. Doesn't mean I have to like Nada. I don't like both. You cannot like both. That is a perfectly reasonable decision. The best decision, I would argue. I'm just not going to like either of them. Hi, Cowboy Dog. Cowboy Dog, Missy Moo sent nudes to Nada. Did you hear? You nailed it, Milky. Right? Why would you? I don't get it. It's so bizarre. Bro, letting Nada know your address. He would show up with a bag and stay for a year. He would. I would never. I would never. He would show up. I can't. This is disgusting. She was trolling him and went far. She has several videos about it if you're curious about what actually happened. I mean, wow. I just couldn't personally. I don't know. For someone, if you can ignore that, I mean, Jessica might have her reasons or whatever. I haven't seen the videos. I'm not going to watch them because I'm not a reaction channel. However, if I was, even for trolling, I don't think I could pretend to be nice to someone who assaults women, right? Like, even for the troll, I'll troll Chantal, but I don't think I could troll to someone who I think bitch slaps women on the side. These nudes don't exist, apparently. Accurate. I just wouldn't. No one's having it. The enemy of my enemy is my friend thing. On the internet is how we know so many things about the attic and attic adjacent people. Agreed. Did they break up? Did I hear a rumor that Hunchback and his grandma broke up? I feel like I heard that. Maybe Gerald isn't the kiddie pool everyone thinks. It's more like, I feel like we've all divulged into Amber Lynn's toxic lake. This is a war. You're often forced to ally with bad people. It's the aspects that made war so deplorable. I'm going to be Switzerland, and just the Switzerland that doesn't like Chantal. Convinced Missy Moo wants foodie for herself. Why is she going after reactors, MBM, and talking about Nada? I think she's enjoying the attention of being one of the only people that's been close to Chantal during the Nada era that came out, other than Shannon, but someone who's been by her side. I think she's enjoying the fact that she's the only one who's managed to get a channel out of it and interviews with these people. DC and Negsha, did they break up? Lol. I'm just gonna sip my water. Claire, evening scouts and Milky. How's Sister Milky feeling? Thank you so much for asking. She's in a lot of pain at the minute, bless her. We currently have my niece staying here for the weekend. Because this past week they obviously moved, and so my mum wanted to give my sister a bit of a break because they had to move everything in. So my sister is at her new home. My niece is here for the weekend, spending time with us. I might be going to feed the ducks tomorrow. Oh no, I might go to a boot sale. I haven't decided. I have to decide. I need to make up my plans. Oh, for real, they broke up? Apparently. I've heard the rumors, but I haven't seen the proof. Can I be Switzerland with a good chocolate? Only if I can also be the Switzerland with a good chocolate. She wants her 5 minutes of fame. Besides all the stuff like, being friends with an animal abuser, when she made that doll of FFG, it gave me the biggest ick. I just couldn't. It made my whole body shudder. That's so creepy. In politics, they call August the silly season because nothing actually happens, so all the weird theories and pranks go on. We're in the silly season. Hi, my fellow silly geese. We're in silly season. That's what my boyfriend does. If he's really mad at someone at work and he has to not be angry, he just calls them a silly goose. But in his head, he's like, I doubt they're broken up. DC would end up with nothing, surely. I mean, but when you start with nothing, let's be honest. Why would you want to be close to Foodie Beauty? She probably smells like tuna fish, earring backs, and a big pen. The specifics, but I believe you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. You're sipping your gin. I've got water, ducks. Yeah, but I could make money at a thingy. Be sure to feed the ducks peas and not bread. Oh yeah, you can't feed them bread, can you? A little bit of bread. Just a little bit. I know plenty of people that are attic adjacent that got trolled to hell and back, and that's how we know everything about them. Could not. I'm alright. Oh, I love her. My niece is in a lot of back pain too. Only 4 weeks left. My sister only has 4 weeks left. We're on the same timeline. Wait. Yes. We're on the same timeline. It's gonna be like a for me and Claire, a competition whose family member gives birth first. Nada wouldn't break up with her because the benefits he's receiving from Didi's mumsy. Didi's mum's in danger. She's in danger. Actual danger for her health and well-being. Does that mean DC and Negs have to split the DVD business? I can't. That's so funny. Do you think they'll timeshare on the attic? They're like, I can be here on Monday to Friday. Missy Moo has got no info on Chantal and Salah, but she pretends to get attention. I think she has some info. I just don't think she has the receipt. I think she has got information, but I think she's holding some of it back in hopes that she could be Chantal's friend again. But I think once she fully knows that's not going to happen, she'll say it, but I don't think she really has the receipts. It's the same with Pete. We know Pete's has got information. I just don't think he's going to tell it for a while. I think he will at some point. I'm desperately waiting for a Who Says I'm High in a hijab live. Yeah, Who Says I'm High, slurring my words, sleeping, and beezing. Yeah, you may have a point. Yeah, I posted that it was a false alarm. She did. Squatters' rights. So why are you posting your breakup? Yeah, to do it, I think the rule is if you're breaking up with someone online, even when me and my partner had a bit of a break, God, like a year and a half ago, we didn't even change our fucking Facebook thing, and we broke up for like a month. What was the point? I don't really see the point in it, but whatever. Let me see. Slappy also told Marty that he has videos of Pissy Poo talking to her dolls, and one of her dolls is called Nada. She made an FFG doll. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he showered her. She's already been violated. It's fucking gross. It's so gross. I hate it. On no Monday what date her section will be. Let me know if you want. You don't have to. She better hope she gets some. Discussing Didi let him shower her mother over my dead fucking body. Over my dead body. Not even over my dead body. I'd come back and haunt him. Missy Moo's in love with Chantal. Nobody can convince me otherwise. I kind of think you're right. I think Missy Moo already gives me bisexual vibes that's married to a man, but he's secretly a lesbian. I don't know why. There's like that episode of... There's an episode of some animated show, American Dad, maybe, where she meets another wife and she thinks she's in love with her husband, but he's actually in love with her. It gives me that vibes. Like, I think she wants to fuck Chantal. I think she does. I see it. I get it. She's not high. She's just jet lagged, guys. It's been a week, but I'm still jet lagged. Marty knows of Pete's. I don't think Pete's won't talk to Marty. He's too scared. American Dad. There's a whole movie like that. Yeah. I've been watching American Dad and like Bob's Burgers. So I think it's on my head. I think Missy's infatuated with Chantal. I've always had that vibe myself. I see it. I really think that's why she's not coming out with any receipts that she might have, in hopes that her and Chantal can be friends again. She could make an entire wardrobe. Yeah, she could do like a summer and winter wardrobe if she took Chantal's skin. That was what happened in Family Guy. It might have been Family Guy. It was one of them. I can't remember what one. Milky, will you give me a shower? Can I give you a sponge bath? Grandpa Jim? Pete will never give up Beastie. I disagree. I think he will. I just don't know when. I'm waiting it out. Anyway, should we start the video? We've had a nice chat. Absolutely, Milky. I think he will at some point. I just don't know when. I think he will. I think he'll get so strapped for cash that he probably will come in and say something. So what have we decided this live? Missy Moo's a lesbian for Chantal. We don't know where Chantal is in the world currently. Don't fall in love with child pimps. Don't let crackheads near your elderly parents. We're learning a lot today. We're learning a lot. He hasn't yet and could have made bank. He could have. I mean, I'm glad he's not. It was American Dad. I remember that character. I have like this vague... They were at like a mall or something. I have this vague memory of that episode. She's in Missy Moo's basement. Didi's fucking deplorable. It's almost like... I think Didi's worse than Nada. Because even though Nada's the one committing the crimes, right? And the behavior. The fact that, like... Didi's mother means nothing to Nada, right? So why would he care that he hurts her? That even though it's sick and fucking twisted, why would he care? He's not going to care about someone. I mean, he doesn't care about his own goddamn family, let alone anyone else. But that's your mother, Didi. That's your mother that you are willingly bringing into a home that is dangerous. The meth has put holes in Didi's brain. The meth, the coke, the dick, his punches, I guess. Horrific. I could never. Just even the idea of it gives me full body chills. I can't even think about it. At least, like, Nada doesn't care about Didi's mum. He doesn't care about anyone. It makes sense that why, like, of course he's gonna hurt these people. He doesn't care about them. Didi, that's your mother. She raised you, and you're putting her in the direct line of fire. It's sick. It's so sick and twisted. I can see him. I've said it before, and I know this sounds really sick and twisted, but it's out there and it's a problem. It is, sadly, in like care homes, it's really common for elders to experience SA, and for her to be in a home with someone who's already got an SA charge against an older woman, like a more mature woman. Imagine if she's just really out. I can see Nada doing it because it's not for the sexual thrill that these sick, disgusting, twisted fucks do it. It's the power that they get from it. And I can see it, and it makes me feel physically ill. She was calling her dad when he was beating her, and she let her mother be there with him. Fucking disgusting, man. Disgusting. Wouldn't have him care for my plants, much less a family member. Fucking for real. For real. He's fucking vile. He needs to rot under the prison, in my opinion. But that's just me. What do I know? Yeah, should we jump right in? We do have a Chantal video to react to. Oh, scared me. Scared myself. Chantal Maria. She's methed out of her mind. Do they have meth money? Do they have meth money? What's cheaper? What do you turn to when you can't do coke? It's heroin, right? You turn to the heroin because heroin's cheaper than coke. Am I right? When my great grandmother was in a care home, the lady in the next room to her passed when they didn't notice for days. That's fucking terrifying. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Grateful Little Farm. I feel so sorry for Didi's mum. She didn't have a choice in the matter. It's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. Meth is cheap. Is meth the cheaper one? Cokie's never had coke. He stepped on meth. I mean, yeah, I doubt he ever had the good coke, right? He probably just had fucking flour and something. Everything is cheaper than coke. You'd think coke would be cheaper. I would always assume coke would be cheaper than meth, but I guess not. I guess it's because I would assume the more addicting the substance, the more expensive it would be. But I guess it isn't like that. Crack is expensive, but it's the economy, right? Hiking up those crack prices. How dare they? So let's jump into it. We have a mukbang while also talking about going to a weight clinic. Is it a weight clinic? Yeah, okay, great. That's a smart decision, Chantal. After visiting a weight clinic, I too like to gorge myself on food. Meth is cheaper and the high lasts way longer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Are you strapped in? Eyes up.
Hi guys.
Oh, shut up.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another.
Shut up. I'm not ready for you yet. I need to speed you up. Let me speed you up, bestie. Playback speed. Let's do 1.25. See what everyone's doing. Meth is cheaper. I didn't know that. You can make meth in a bathtub. Cocaine has to be imported. True. Heroin's the most expensive. See, I've got no clue. Nutrition queen things. Love it. Love it for you, bestie. Anyway, should we jump right in? So, yeah, we have again, if we can just let me. 1 second.
The video. Hello, Beezer.
Scared the shit out of me.
Did you know you can now request a personalized video from me on Cameo that you can keep forever and ever? Cameos make great birthday and special occasion gifts. Check the link in the description and get your Cameo today. Can't wait to hear from you.
Thanks. What do I want to show you?
You know, I am having.
Right, here we go. Eyes up, guys. As you can see here, Chantal's teeth are the same color as the food she's eating. She's always got to match her teeth to her surroundings. I love an interior teeth design queen. There we go. Weight loss mukbang with that trout of right. Yeah, I mean, for a family of 8, why not? I hate this voice. I hate it so bad. That just, I don't know. It was horrifying. Should we play it again? Let's play it again. Why not? I'm feeling cheeky.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hello, guys.
Oh, bad.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video.
Hello. Oh, she did it again. I thought maybe it was a YouTube ad that she had paid for and not that she had put it in the video. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me twice. How did she jump scare me twice? Twice. Oh my god, my heart. Bitch, bro, watch Missy Moo pay her to forgive her for a cameo. Missy Moo, this cameo is for you. Thank you so much. The cut is so jarring. I just had a fucking palpitation. Happened on my stream too. It got me twice. Fucking hell.
Users. Did you know
this face? That's what her jaw looked like on coke. She's living her coke. I'm missing there the whole time. Apparently, that was fucking horrific. That scared the shit out of me twice.
Oh, you can now request a personalized video from me on Cameo that you can keep forever and ever. Cameos make great birthday and special occasion gifts.
They don't.
Check the link in the description and get your Cameo today.
Anyone
to hear
that's
from
my
you.
birthday, I'm banning you.
video. I am having dinner with you today.
I think some of the cameos are just people trying to get proof of life of the pets. They're like, can you show the hamster? Can you show the cat? Can we just check they're alive? The slucking schlong face. She doesn't know how to sluck a schlong. Why is there a beaver on her head? Because at least she can touch that beaver. She can't touch the one between her legs. May it rest in peace.
And today I'm having a popular Arabic dish. It is
Beige.
called mansaf. I'm having chicken mansaf
It's,
with a bit of
it's
meat. In
called
Arabic, it's called
creme de la beige.
And so Alex, just explain a bit what mansaf is. I already got some on my sleeves, so I don't mind being a bit dirty.
Okay.
Where
the spices?
Basically,
where's the food?
It is a dish that's popular.
Cameo incoming. Hi, little
It's like
milkshake.
the national dish of Jordan, but it's also very popular in Syria and in other Middle Eastern countries, but primarily in the Levant. Is that how I'm saying it right? It's like a group of Middle Eastern countries. So basically, this is a yogurt sauce. It's called jamid, and it's a type of like dried yogurt that they make into balls out of sheep's or goat's milk.
Meet the business account making things
great.
simple.
Great. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you so much. Sorry, it looks like... Does it not look like baby vom? Does it not look like baby vom? Are we not... Can we... I can't eat food if it looks like it's going to come back out of me. I just can't. Am I being picky? You know, there's so much Middle Eastern food with good veggies, healthy content. But Voodoo, she actually does have 5 lettuce leaves on the side of her plate. So are you just going to ignore the 5 pieces of greenery on the side of her plate? This is a balanced meal, Voodoo. God, don't be such a bully. Hi, Anastasia. When the food going in looks like the food going out. Never. Couldn't catch me. Oh, I muted her.
This yogurt sauce. It's actually really flavorful and delicious, and it's a really big comfort food. So I'm actually just gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat all of this food. I've been really trying to just eat, be very moderate about my eating. So yeah, I
think she's trying to like absorb the nutrients from the healthy food via osmosis. She's like, if I put the healthy food next to what I'm eating, it's going to absorb some of them nutrients and vitamins, and therefore I will benefit. If I just put my food next to the healthy stuff via osmosis, it will absorb the goodness. I think that's her plan. It's funny that she's hippo-shaped. Without the hippo diet, she'd actually lose weight. Flavorful and delicious. Those words mean the same thing. She's an English major. Gosh.
You know, as they say in Islam, the stomach, 1/3 food, 1/3 water, 1/3 air. I'm not going to fill this vessel anymore to the brim. I'm going to do my best. So
I'm going to do my best, she says, sitting with a bathtub of rice. I'm going to do my best. Barbie B, it's ridiculous that Foodie Beauty still has cameos after so many of us complained. We all need to do a complaint with a cameo about Foodie Beauty, and I'm sure they'll do something after enough complaints. I disagree, sadly, Barbie B. There's quite a few people on Cameo. Like one of them is Paul Breach. I don't know if you know who he is. He got really famous last year, the year before, on TikTok. He's a fucking predator, in my opinion. He made a cameo. People flooded him. Like, he was getting millions of views from people I think there's about 5 people that liked him genuinely, and everyone complained, and Cameo refused to take him down. There's also a bunch of other really controversial people on Cameo. They won't take her down. They're known for keeping people up. Even there's someone, I can't put my finger on it. They're like criminals that have cameos that Cameo won't take it down. Chantal's missing out on a business opportunity. Fucking hippo hijabs. Tent size for all your tent needs. She looks like she's looking at the salad like it's holding her hostage. I think she's holding the salad hostage. The vessel has sunk. Agreed. What if? I hate to tell her, but masav is usually served with a bright yellow saffron rice, and it's full of nuts and spices and colour. I have no idea what that nightmare is, but please go on. Middle Eastern queen. She's a Middle Eastern queen. She's a goddess. Broken cookies have no calories. That's true. I did hear that. She'll become a skinny legend just looking at the side salad, inshallah. Oh my god, I'm a bit ashamed of myself because I tend to eat such big portions of Foodie Beauty does. It is ridiculous to... I mean, you know what? She does this for 3 meals a day, though. Maybe there's a difference. Sorry, I've got like a dry scalp. I don't know why. Don't you preach at us at Magical Miriam? I believe you when you actually know more than 2 phrases. It's just any phrase insult like that is targeted towards either food or like prayers for the future. That's it. It's all she knows. Do my best not to stuff my face all day. Yeah, what else is she gonna do? That's weird. The weird 40-year-old Ginge. The weird 40-year-old Ginge, yeah. What's his name? His name's Paul Breach. Yeah, he's horrific. Reaper. Camero's all about the money. Agreed. Yeah, this is a weight loss mukbang. I don't know how, because she basically has a ladle and a bathtub of rice, but we'll see. You know, the thing is about Chantal, she will always hit my low expectations. Daniel Larson, yeah, Cameo don't care at all. All she has to do is reduce her total calories. All she has to do is like skip one meal. That's it, bestie. Skip one snack. And she'll lose something. Oh my god, my scalp is really itchy. I think I need a new shampoo. I don't like the shampoo I'm using. Thank you, Milky. You're welcome. How does she know more cuss words than like actual words or good health and wellness? Because she's a fucking idiot. Foodie Ocean Gate. Very, very expert. Very good. Love that.
Yeah, so let's dig in. Bismillah. And so I have here's some mabouch. It's like a, you know what, I've had it many times. And this bread that covers the
Where?
The meat, there's bread on the bottom,
Is
and
that
then
bread?
there's bread on top. It's a saj bread. It's a Middle Eastern bread.
It looks like
And my
toilet
cat
paper.
loves it. Wherever she
Well,
went
maybe
to.
it might be from drying.
I gave her some already.
Maybe.
So,
Don't take the shampoo, you
let
real
us
poo.
take
Thank you.
this.
Thank you very much.
And just pour that on top of everything. It's like a peppers, crushed peppers.
It's beige on
Put in
beige
some
on beige on
beans
brown. I can't.
Lemon.
I
Very healthy.
can't sleeve food. Sleeve food.
Okay, let's dig in. You take some of the sauce that the meat was cooked in, like that. And actually, you can even take the saj.
I don't like the look of that bread. It looks like used bandages. Sorry, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm hoping that it's just not been cooked right. Does that not look like used bandages? Does it not? I just can't eat anything that beige, man. You know I've got a weird diet. I couldn't eat anything like this. I could never. If it shows up like that in a fucking bathtub, and it's yellow and beige, and not even a good yellow, not even like saffron rice yellow, like sad yellow. God, I'm sorry. This is a front to culture she claims so much about. It's insane. I mean, she loves it. She's cosplaying. I couldn't even see the bread. I didn't even know it was bread. I thought it was sad meat. I like the look of that bread. It looks like bandit. Why is it wet? Does it not look wet? I thought it was chicken skin. It looks like a tattered rag, right? Does it not look? It looks wet. And the wet bread gives me ick. I don't like wet bread. The idea of bread being damp turns my stomach. I can't.
Bread.
Go pepper, and it's
Do that.
salt.
It's like a soft, thin flatbread.
Delicious,
like?
stringy bit. Yum. Yum. Wet bread.
Wow.
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. I love it. I love it. She's not doing her. She doesn't like it. Sorry if any of you had me on loudspeaker, by the way. Stringy bread equals pasta. It's basically really overdone pasta at this point. It does give off bandage vibes, right? Her food always looks gross. I've never seen a single meal of Chantal's that I've wanted to eat. I wish the actual foodies in this community would remake these meals how they're supposed to look. I know MC like Mary Cab on Twitter. She has a YouTube account and she's a chef, and she for a while was remaking some of Nada's dishes. I don't know if she still does though. Is it me or are her pupils big here too? They're always big. God knows what she's taking. It's not greasy fast food. It's not. I mean, it's not good for you, but it's not Burger King. It's not American food. She doesn't like Middle Eastern food. She doesn't. She wants to gag it down. She doesn't. Unless it's like fried in something, she's not interested. I miss Mary Cap. She's still on Twitter. Is that chicken? Why is it brown? I don't think it's chicken. It might be lamb, maybe. No food. Oh, no food. Oh, yeah, Burger King would never. Burger King lets her come at least twice before she gets to the main portion. Yeah, Mary Cab is good. Mary Cab's a funny fucker. That bread's making me feel ill, a bit ill.
And yogurt is so good for the digestion.
Maybe again, it's me being like a dumb white person. Yogurt and rice just sounds a bit odd to me. I would imagine more like I could imagine dipping. Then again, maybe I'm considering yogurt as in like sweet yogurt, like strawberry yogurt. Like I don't I think maybe it's a different type of yogurt. This is her punishment for being an arsehole online. No, Milky, she loves tornado potatoes, Kuwaiti's national fair food. Yeah, but it's still a potato. It's a potato. There's no potato in sight here. We're potatoless. If I can cut my meat with a spoon, I've said this before in Chantal's videos, if my meat looks like that and falls apart with a spoon, I've got issues. I don't know why. It's like it looks boiled. It looks like boiled meat. Regular plain yogurt is like sour cream. There we go. I'm not imagining that. I'm imagining like sweet, like kids' yogurts. She's the potato. Oh, it's being used like sour cream? Okay, there we go then. Milky mimicking Chinz's. Okay, if it's being like used, I didn't think it was like, I thought maybe it was like dessert yogurt. It's really sad when foodie has to fake her food orgasms. Imagine living a life where not only are you not getting real orgasms, your food orgasms just don't hit the same. Imagine. Why is she eating with a spoon? Such a good question. I wish I had an answer for you. Truly, I wish I did. Mark's demerits on the way in. Hi, Milky. Hi, Scouts. Delan, you naughty, naughty person. I don't know your gender, so I'm just going to say person. Naughty Scout. Plain yogurt is nice with rice and kebab meat. I use soya pieces or mint and cucumber yogurt dip. Fair enough. I just couldn't work out what type of yogurt. When I hear yogurt, I think of like kids' little like mullah rice containers or something. Be grateful she's using utensils at all. We're lucky it's not a back scratcher at this point. Yeah, if my meat can be cut with a spoon, I've got an issue. A plastic spoon, not even a metal spoon. If my meat falls apart with a plastic spoon and it wasn't made for 12 hours in a slow cooker, I don't want it. I really don't. I don't want it. I still have flashbacks to the damn bat scratcher. Oh, where is it now? Did she give it away? Do you think she gave it away? No. Ugh. Ugh. I can't.
Yeah, I've just been reading more about like Islam.
Oh, 6 months in, we're reading
the hadith more on eating too much and eating habits. Oh, there's a whole cardamom pod. And
Peach took it as a memento. He spoons it at night.
This planet's our only home, but we're not treating it that way.
Oh, go away.
Greenwashing speeches and blood.
Thank you.
It's so interesting to me, the teachings.
I eat rice with chopsticks. I'm good with chopsticks. I love a good chopstick. It needs to, that back scratcher should have gone in one of those medical orange boxes. Do you know the ones that I mean, where you have to get rid of used needles? It should have gone in there and then been thrown into a fire.
And it's been helping me, realize the meaning of overconsumption. I'm having water.
My little tummy. She's trying to.
I drink out of this big thing because make sure I drink the whole thing.
I don't recognize this bland mess. I thank you very much, Books at Base. I trust your judgment.
So I've also swapped out my 3-in-1 Nescafe because it's it's so high in calories. Like, I forget how many it is, but it's like hundreds. Okay. So this is 20 calories per sachet. And it's basically just Arabic coffee, cardamom, saffron, cloves, ginger, creamer. So there's a bit of creamer in here. No sugar. It's an instant package of Arabic coffee.
I just realized what was going on. My brain just stopped working. So she's just cutting back on coffee. Are we? Coffee's the problem here. We're cutting back on the, high calorie counted coffee. Coffee really is what tipped your way over the edge, Chantal. It was the coffee. It was clearly the coffee. There is no other problem with your diet other than the coffee. I mean, I did hear 1 cup of coffee is the difference between 200 pounds and 7. I did hear that, on the grapevine. Tiro, since you eat very few foods and know very little about food, why are you commenting on the food? Stick to just foodie and not the food. I wish you could separate the two, Tia, but you just can't. I think I can say whether something looks appetizing. This doesn't look appetizing. I think that's not an unreal statement to make. Say coffee again. Coffee! Coffee! Caffeine helps you lose weight. I gave that new coffee a week. Bitch, I give it a single serving. I can't believe she just said that. It's not the fucking purse snashies, just the coffee. Purse snashies! It isn't like the doorstop takeout. It's the coffee. That's it. It's coffee, wait. Anyone eats can comment about this nasty food. Yeah, I mean, I do eat. I'm not adventurous in my food, but I do. But neither is she, right? Like, her diet's as bad. She has about as much variety in her diet as I do. Let's be honest. I just eat a lot more green items that aren't in the shape of a penis. Yeah, you don't even need the gym. Just get out the coffee. You know, I've heard that 2 cups a day really does push you over the edge. Coffee flavored coffee. I actually checked the Quake 3-in-1 Nescafe and calories are very high. I'm sure they are. I'm sure with a lot of sugar in it, it really the calories would be high. But when you're eating 4 takeouts a day and each portion is for a family of 3, the coffee's really not where we should be starting, right? What's this 3-in-1? She's got a 3-in-1 like Nescafe machine pod thing, I think. That reminds me, I have a cucumber in the fridge. Don't eat it.
And it's like, seriously, I love this stuff. And it's 20 calories.
And also, I'll comment on foodies' food because I want to. So I don't have to be fair or, you know, non-biased. Do you know what else I also comment about? I like to comment about people being homeless. Like, I don't like it. I'm not homeless myself, so I don't know if I'm allowed, but I do like to comment on why I think homelessness is a very troubling problem. Can I still do that even though I'm not homeless? Am I allowed? Is that allowed to? Let me know. She really sound like Amber here. I mean, grasp at the straws, baby girl. Grasp at the straws.
I mean, you know, so
why are we calling it coffee? It's sugar
just
water.
trying to do little swaps like that here and there.
She's saying this. The fact, does it not feel surreal that she's sitting there talking about swapping out her cup of coffee for this little sachet while it sits next to a serving bowl of rice? Can we not discuss this? Is that not a Black Mirror episode that she's swapping out her coffee for this little tiny sachet and then putting it next to this fucking trough of rice? Oh, I can't. Also, Chantal is not an accurate representation of Quay. I never knew that. So I get your panties in a twist. God knows. Exactly, Milky. Chantal is mortally obese, so it makes sense to talk about her weight and food problems. Her weight is the problem. Her whole channel is about her weight. If it wasn't, I wouldn't talk about it. I'm not talking about her weight. I'm talking about the dumb decisions she's telling us she's making, and I'm telling her why they're dumb. I'm not a woman. Let me govern your abortions. I bet her BP was at least 180 over 120. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Milky, they sell those 3-in-1 sachets for the pound shop. No one drinks that shit. Except for Chantal, because she's all shit, top to bottom. Because she can't wipe.
Allah gave me some of his meat and stuff, and I gave him the chicken leg because I am not too fond of...
You know she hasn't washed her hands. I know she hasn't.
The chicken leg. I also have trouble. I don't like to waste, but I have trouble eating the fat off meat. I've just always been that way. So.
Liar.
Okay.
That's chicken? I've never seen brown fucking chicken like
now.
Never.
Let's continue eating. I have a funny story actually because like
demerit.
The food came and Salah was like, you know, told the guy just leave it at the door. So I heard the driver put the food down and we're waiting here, you know, till
she heard the driver put the food down because when it did, there was so much in there. It made like a little sound of impact when it hit the ground.
Get it? And then I could hear other people like, you know, on the floor. And then I didn't know who it was. And I'm like, we should get the food. Like, what if someone steals it? He's like, no one is going to steal the food here.
In fact, he's panicking. What if someone steals it? What if someone steals it? Because she would. If it was someone else, she would steal the food. If she was walking past someone's door, she'd be like, do you know that Friends episode with the cheesecake? That'd be her. She'd steal it. There was a disturbance in the force. Let me grab my charger while you guys watch.
Another reason like I like to live here is like the safety.
It's simple to start making fascinating discoveries about your family's past with Ancestry.
Plug this in.
Learn about how your
Sorry,
ancestors
did she say
lived their
safety
lives.
in a country where people are
You just-
commonly taken out in like politically? Did she just say that the safety when people are, you know, women aren't safe? Are we talking about that? Like how she stole the water from the kids? She had the ear pressed to the door. She had like my mum used to taught us a trick when we were being nosy and like the neighbors were arguing. You get a glass and you put a glass against the wall. Embarrassed to open the door. I just tried to skip the ad. I feel you. I really need to download Brave or whatever it is. I'd be too if Foodie was waiting for me on the other side.
People just you feel safe leaving your stuff laying around, you know. People leave all their stuff like in the halls. Like even at any apartment we lived in, people leave all their shoes, their whole shoe collection out. So kind of like people, like if you see reports of people, like a lot of people are going to Dubai. It's like a really big trend. And one of the things they say is like one guy did an experiment. He left his coffee on the top of his car roof and just like went into the store and came back. Like it was a busy store. And he left his coffee, his wallet, and his keys, and they were still there.
I don't think that's that big of a leap though. He's gonna still use shoes. Nada.
Imagine doing that in like downtown Toronto.
What do you mean women aren't safe in Kuwait? I mean, just like politically, I guess if you are, it's like how I wouldn't go to Dubai, right? Like, because I know they're not rules that I can abide by, and they're not necessarily rules I agree with. I don't necessarily agree with the rules of Kuwait, and the rules of some of the rules that people tend to follow in the Muslim religion. They're not something that aligns with my personal values. If you want to, go ahead. It's your party, not mine, right? But it's like, it's the same with Christians. There are some Christian values that I understand, and there are some that I really don't align myself with at all, and I don't like. Is she talking about Andrew Tate? Could you imagine her talking about Andrew Tate, the sex trafficker? She would hate Dubai. She couldn't afford Dubai. Dubai, excellent if you're filthy rich. Otherwise, it's an indentured servitude. Agreed. Yep. But yeah, I don't know if that's like a big take, but it's not a country I would feel comfortable being in, if that makes sense. Yeah.
So the Gulf countries are, to me, like, I don't know, I just feel safe. So thank you for watching our couples vlog. Really means a lot.
Safe because she doesn't leave her apartment. Yeah, exactly.
It was so much fun. Back to doing the vlogs. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, yeah, you look like you was enjoying it. Is this the face of someone that was enjoying it? Is this the face of someone that was having a good time? What do you think? Feel safe, yeah, because no one can lift a fucking 500 pounds with ease. Yeah, I mean, I would feel safe too when I'm literally unkidnappable, right? Like, you're not getting kidnapped. Safe because she never leaves her hotbox. She's been in one Gulf country. She's talking like Chantal, the jet setter. Excuse me, she's been Cuba. I mean, doesn't count, but she's actually a well-traveled person. Imagine your neighbor steals your shoes and you see them walking around in them. Right? Like, that'd just be stupid as well, right? It's got, her apartment has a gate. No one's going to steal the fucking shoes of the neighbors that are going to see you wearing the shoes. She was dying. This is the face of someone having a good time. Hi, Lexi. Thank you for joining. Is it not? That's what I look like when I'm having a good time. Like death. Hi, Jamie. She's dying, truly. Deathbed.
We're going to do more. I'm going to try to do a daily.
Remember when they were the only people in the middle of this very sad desert that wasn't even really a desert? It was just like concrete with a bit of sand on it. And someone walked from there. She was like 10 feet away from their car. And someone walked from the car towards her, and she was scared as to who it could possibly be. And then, do you know when she was scared of a black bag? Terrified. She looked so wide in that photo, it gave me a chuckle. Yeah, her eyes in this photo are in different postcodes. This one is like looking to the left, the other one's looking to the right. They are not looking in the same direction. They're not.
LA vlog also of like
We're
my
talking about food
10-minute
looking like
exercise
that.
goal.
It looks like vomit, like baby
because
vomit.
I want to at least do the 10 minutes and try to increase it. Maybe today I'll try to do 11, you know?
No, how about we do 10 without you getting chest pains? Let's not hike it up to 11, bestie. Come on, let's think cleverly. Have fun. I'm heading back into the ocean. Enjoy. Let's do 10 and do 10 until you aren't having chest pains like last time. Maybe that's just me. That bread looks like tripe and it looks like fish. You're like fish or wet bandages. It looks wet. Wet, and I don't like it. It looks moist. Moist. Hi, Grateful Life. Girl, you can walk around for 20 minutes, you're gonna end up buried in the sand. She'll be the first June of Kuwait.
It's so delicious, this food.
I'm sorry, Lexi.
I'm
That
so thankful.
sucks. Oh, her hands are so dirty and I know it. Oh,
I love being here. I love the culture. I love the food. And if you're Muslim, I love to like it's so I feel so much
what
more
do you
at
mean you love the food? All you have eaten in the past month is American takeout. What? Do I watch a different Chantal? Is there another Chantal Sorrow I don't know about that I've been watching this entire time? Bestie. Bestie.
in a place that, you know, they play the adhan loud on the streets, the call to prayer. They have mosques. It's an Islamic country. So imagine living in a country where everything is
an
lined up.
Islamic country. Wow, I didn't know that, Chantal. Thank you so much for imparting your amazing wisdom on me.
With your beliefs, you know. Of course, I've struggled to maintain.
And it looks like baby sick.
Certain aspects of being Muslim, but like I explained in my last video, I'm trying
to
get back to that.
Right, yeah, she was having Americanized food and also Middle Eastern food every day. You're right. How could I be so silly? She doesn't have to choose between the two of them. She can have both. Educational queen. She doesn't visit the mosques.
So if you notice a change in my demeanor, I'm just trying to.
I love your pupper in your picture, Amber.
You know,
the call to prayer that she ignores.
get back on track, basically.
Every call to prayer. She doesn't make
the
them
meat
up.
is so soft
She doesn't wash herself before she prays.
because it's cooked in the yogurt.
Ugh. How can she eat that?
So you can just cut up the bread.
She doesn't taste it. She just swallows.
It's like a fresh. It's so good.
No, it's wet.
I really can't describe it to you.
I
It's
can.
one of my favorite dishes. My favorite Arabic.
Every dish is your favorite dish. Another fucking advert. Every dish is her favorite dish. Find me a video of her doing a mukbang where she doesn't say this is one of my favorite dishes. She's never not eaten a dish that wasn't one of her favorites. You have no change in demeanor, Chantal. You go through the exact same cycle after gorging on rage content. Yeah, you're right. This is the woman that sucked green penis. She sucked pus out of a man's cock. Let's be real. She can deep throat wet bread.
Dishes, matzo.
It does it
It's
like
just so
that,
flavorful.
right?
And I know I'm gonna. Is there saj at the bottom, like Salah said? Oh yeah, there is saj at the bottom. Yeah. So you just kind of make sure the saj. I'm gonna prepare it for how I like it. Because I can. Oh, there's a
She's
whole
had 2
cinnamon
leaves
stick.
so far. Yeah.
That is delicious. I love when they use fresh herbs in the cooking.
You're picking it out.
I'm not gonna eat all of this.
Lies.
I'm actually just gonna stick to a corner for now.
Just take some out because she likes finishing her plate, right? She says one of her problems is she hates leaving food behind. Why would you not take some out, put it on a plate, and there you'd feel better that you can finish that whole plate, right? Am I stupid? Milky, that's gross. Garlic, I don't know what you're talking about. I said nothing gross whatsoever. Bread on rice. It looks wet. Why is it wet? Prepare for how I love it, an English major. Are you serious about her sucking on an infected peen? Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Nada gave her gonorrhea? And she said he had green shit leaking out of his penis. Her words, not mine. Yeah, I don't get it. No one else uses fresh herbs. Yeah, no, just the places she's at. Cowboy dog, welcome back, my love. Sucking pus was gross. No, it wasn't. Don't know what you're talking about. I never said that. You trying to gaslight me? That's like 6 portions on a good day. So she likes finishing a meal. She said it to herself that one of her problems is she has to finish the plate. Why would you not give yourself a smaller portion and then finish the portion? Is that not 2 birds with 1 stone? Yeah, and she ended up clapped in the throat. Yeah, she did. She did. Back when she used to eat her greens. Yeah, 5 a day, baby. 5 a day. Yeah, Wookie, don't ever eat lunch, snacks, food, dinner around my streams. Green creme de la coquille. Creme de la coquille. Bro cannot afford a plate. She can't. That's true. That is true. Just put it straight on the packaging, the bags you have on your not a table. If she ate real Arab food, she would have lost the weight because it's packed with nutrients. Yeah, she would have, but she doesn't. Why would she?
Take some of the meat off the bone.
Oh, I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way that looks.
I'm gonna save a little bit for my hamster. He loves chicken.
Can you give hamsters chicken? Hi, Oceana Song. Welcome.
These abaya sleeves are destructive. If you get in their way, they will destroy anything in sight. Or knock anything over, I should say. So yeah, it's like a yogurt broth. It's so delicious. I can't really explain it any other way.
You can in moderation? I did not know you could give them.
But it's yummy. Wow. So again, I was successful at the intermittent fasting today. I started eating right now. It's
from Gypsy. Nada didn't give her gonorrhea. She was banging the rest of Ottawa. Boyfriend leaving for the convert cis fatty. She actually gave her. Apparently, remember when he convinced her that she gave herself gonorrhea, like from nowhere, like it just materialized. Not even a bit of pepper. Not 1 granule. Not one. Not 1 granule. Hamsters can eat cooked meat. I did not know that. Wow. Bro, that hamster beating the odds. I feel bad for Howie. He's Howie the 3rd. I think she's on her 3rd fucking hamster at this point.
I think 7 p.m. So I also at night, like I get pretty hungry, after a few hours, especially after we go for a walk and stuff.
Because you're going to bed at a stupid time.
I usually have the bowl of salt and vinegar vegetables and a little bit of halloum, which is cheese.
That's not her photo, right? That was a photo she took from Google. I love how when she does have other meals that she's actually eaten, she can take photos of her takeaway. When it's like healthy food, she gets them from Google because she doesn't have a photo because she didn't eat it.
Like 2 or 3 slices of small slices, and then I have a yogurt and a banana.
Oh, I'm glad you're getting something in your throat, bestie. I'm glad.
Small bowl of vegetables.
Small bowl, yeah,
Maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, we don't want to overdo the vegetables. I think a small bowl is best. We should, keep the vegetables in a small bowl, just like 5 tomatoes, like you're about to say. But with the rice, I think it's safe to put it in a mixing bowl portion. You're right.
Tomatoes cut up.
Yeah, small portions. Small portions for the vegetables.
You gotta get a bite of the bread, the chicken, and the rice with the sauce.
Yeah,
and then I have
a
banana. And 1 yogurt. It's like an individual portion yogurt.
Yeah. Okay.
And I try to just drink water.
She has to gag that down. Every last morsel. If that was a bit of chicken, that whole thing would have gone in her mouth.
That's it. That's all, folks.
Okay, Jan. Sure, Jan.
Everybody's.
See, name another food that she eats that daintily and that slowly, right? I've seen this girl put an entire heaped spoon in her mouth and swallow it in 1 bite. But the lettuce, take it slowly, good bestie. Sure, okay. She's so unhappy. She hates it. Whenever she says, I try to or I do this, she means that day, no other days. Yeah, that second. She did it before the stream.
Last night.
Hi, No Nudes. How are you? Is she going to finish the whole meal? Probably not on camera, but she will.
I went to a clinic.
Why? She seems defeated, yeah. I would too if I got chest pain from walking for 10 minutes. Bye, Chantal.
I just wanted to get some like testing done.
What? Why would you go at nighttime? If it
I did find out what my blood pressure was.
Oh,
Can anyone learn to sing, or is it a talent you're just born with?
Jesus.
Here's the real
The chest pains from walking for 10 minutes scared you without telling me the chest pains from walking for 10 minutes scare you. No, I guess if that was an older video though, right? Maybe something happened last night. You just don't get tests done randomly in the middle of the night unless there's a problem, right? Like you just don't go for a checkup in the middle of the fucking night. She went for chest pain? That's weird, man. I cannot hear that STD song when she says clinic. I immediately think STD whenever she says the word clinic.
I just wanted to get like a physical.
Is it her heart enlarged? Everything is enlarged.
I didn't film it, but I didn't know. I didn't really want to film. I wasn't sure if I was going to share this information with you guys or not. But I wanted to get a physical.
She had a scare at night.
My blood pressure was pretty high.
I think you're right. I don't think she went to a clinic. You're right. She must have gone to like an ER or something because there's no way. You don't just go for a random. I don't just sit there and be like, I feel really fine and healthy. Let me go check my blood pressure at nighttime. You're having a problem, bestie. Oh, maybe she needed a physical to see if she could travel. That's such a good point, Drama Llama. That's a very good point. But then that would be... This is a fucking great screenshot. Look at that. Look at that. Brilliant. Brilliant. I can't stop looking at it. What a great screen grab. That would mean she's not in Canada at the minute, depending on how old this video is, right? I saw someone trying to work out how... It was very clever. I saw someone trying to work out how old the desert video was by the length of Salar's mustache in relation to when he goes live on his gaming channel. And if you go by the length of his mustache, it's old. It's an older video. She needs to step away from the food and take a walk. She doesn't even need to take a walk. She just needs to close her mouth. She's hiding some diagnosis that scared the shit out of her. I can see that she does look scared. Her fucking massive maw. She does look scared. I mean, I fucking would be. Let's be honest. I'd be terrified if I was her. It'd be a blessing to wake up each morning. Down the hatch it goes. Down the hatch.
It could have been because, guys, when I say it was like the most humid I've ever experienced in my life, it was so humid last night. And I was like, we had to walk a bit to get to the clinic from where we parked. So it could have been the stress, but I think it's safe to say I probably do have high blood pressure.
Yeah, no shit.
So I'm trying to really watch, like, also for my health, to try to do this.
No, she's had a health scare. You're
not
so
eat
right.
Fried.
I wonder what.
I don't want to eat like deep fried food, fast food.
Chest pain. Yeah, it's got to be chest pain. She's so scared she's eaten it. Did it before.
The clinic experience was amazing. It was like,
what the fuck is she eating? Baby sick.
You go in, there was like nobody there. It was just me, and the clinics here are open late.
Yeah, so is the ER, bestie.
A lot of them.
Yeah, no, definitely. She's had something. She has to. There's no way. This fucking bucket of lard, I can't even be nice, is not going to drag her and her small Kia of a fupa to a clinic for just a random checkup because she's curious about her blood pressure. No, shut up. Milky, if this video was happening after the walk, maybe the chest pain never stopped. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah. I mean, again, let's just take a look at her. At the end of that walk, this is what she looked like. I've never seen a healthy her eyes are yellow. They are yellow, yellow, yellow. They're horrific. They're horrific. By the way, is this a new video of hers? It is. Well, it's newly posted. We don't know how old it is. I tried giving her advice and she was like, yeah, it's so hard. I'm like, girl, no one said it was easy. I hate when they say, like, the girls tend to say this quite often in this community, like the Amberlynn and Chantal. They tend to say, like, Rome wasn't built in a day. You've been on YouTube 10 years. Rome had made some progress in 10 years, bestie. If I was her stuck inside doing nothing, I'd want to be on something too. Yeah, true. She did the same thing with Nada when he wanted her to walk and go to the gym, a health scare and a trip to ER, and he would back off. True. She looked half dead. She looked like she'd just been embalmed. Does she not look freshly embalmed? Lab diamond, the shocks in her car broken. They're hanging on by a thread. You don't mean to scream? It's okay. It's an appropriate scream. Sorry, I'm late. I was at the theatre watching Oppenheimer. No, Rose, did you have a good time? I hope it was good. She's too late to walk to the kitchen to get a fork. She's not going anywhere unless she has to. That is so true. Yeah, like, she looks freshly embalmed. Okay, is that Chantal's face on the beach? Yeah, it's after walking 10 minutes. Make sure you two are casket ready with Chantel's new skincare line. My nose is so itchy in the corners. Why? Why'd you do this? Yeah, no, she don't look hot. I mean, she looks hot, but not hot. How's she not on BP meds? God knows. God knows. Truly. Oh.
And Salah like explained everything and gave them my information. There's cardamom, clove, and cinnamon in this rice.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Are we talking about your health or are we talking about the spices in the rice? There aren't spices, by the way. You're chatting shit.
So it was like super, super, super affordable. It was for everything.
Why is she constantly? I can't stand the way this woman is constantly trying to sell me Kuwait like she's a travel agent. Bestie, I don't want to go. You don't even want to be there. The way you talk about Kuwait is you constantly and consistently trying to convince yourself that you're having a good time. If you had to tell yourself the benefits of Kuwait every single video, then you're not having a good time. You would just be having a good time, right? She didn't walk 10 minutes. She spooked at a bin bag for at least three of those. That's true. She was scared of the bin bag. Salat explained everything. What do you mean explained? Explained what? Is this just a checkup, right? Exactly. Good point. Fucking good point. I don't understand. I don't understand. She thinks if she says it enough time that Kuwait is cheaper, then it'll suddenly become true. She's constantly trying to convince herself. I don't believe you. I don't think you're having a good time. And I'm not blaming that on Kuwait. I'm sure you can have a great time in Kuwait. You're just not. You're not built for it emotionally. Psst. Chantel's Milky's queer awakening. Shut your dirty whore mouth. If she's trying to convince herself, she says it enough, it will get better. She's honestly trying. I feel kind of bad for this, but what shape would her casket be? I think they would send her ashes back in like a skip or something. Or maybe in like a wheelbarrow. I don't think they'd get a casket. I don't think you could, truly. I don't think you could. She's constantly, the Middle East is super fun, Milky, give it a try. I totally would, but she's not selling it to me. And all she's doing is trying to convince herself. Bestie, this is not the face of someone who's having a good time. You're not having a good time, sweetie. You're not. You're really not. I don't know. No, Chantal X Pissy Poo, that's the IRL, not Milky, you degenerates.
It was like less than $10.
So many lovely, useful people in my chat.
You don't have to really, for a lot of services, you don't have to pay if you go to a government one.
If I was the Kuwaiti government, I would send Chantal a cease and desist. I'd be like, stop talking about our country. You're really not selling it. You're just not. She's a travel de-influencer. For not a good time, come to Kuwait. Great, love that. If she doesn't make some big changes very soon, she's heading for a huge medical emergency. She's on the precipice. I'm having a great time. I'm having a really fun time. It's just so cheap while her pockets are empty. Girl, you're broke. You weren't that broke before you left for Kuwait. You actually had a bit of money. Girl's broke. Broke. I'm glad your healthcare is cheap because you're gonna need cheap healthcare when you drop down from kidney failure. I hope funerals are cheap as well.
But healthcare is affordable.
I hope so.
People were like, if you lose your healthcare, well, the healthcare here is great.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm sure it is.
Mashallah.
There was a nurse on Twitter who said Virgin on the major. 100%. I completely agree with. You just have to look at her.
So I'm gonna keep trying to get some weight off.
I've seen healthier 90-year-olds easily. Good evening, my lovely giddy witchy. How are you? That's a meal for one lumberjack after working 12 hours.
They really do give you a huge amount of rice. Like, when you're trying to limit your portions, you realize.
But you're not trying to limit your portions. You're not. You're lying. Oh, she holds it like a fucking toddler.
Oh, I love water. I'm fortunate that way that I love water because there are people I know.
I've seen healthier corpses, truly.
Who despise water. Oh.
She's diabetic.
And have to get some kind of like water enhancement to make it flavorful for them. You know? So I don't know. I love it. I've always loved it.
It's always try, and never do, isn't it? It's always try. I'm gonna try. Just say you're gonna do it, bestie. Come on.
I used to eat like the whole tray.
I thought you didn't used to eat the whole tray. Chantal, in all your other videos, you said you would you never eat all the rice and that some of it's for Salah. So what do you mean you used to eat the whole tray? And what? So today we're not eating the whole tray. So every other time you've had rice of this size, like we said, you've eaten the whole tray. Fucking liar.
It's food.
You're a liar.
All right.
If she fell in the desert, if a Chantal falls in the desert and no one's around to hear it, would she ever get back up again? I love it too. When she can't.
Psychologists have discovered that procrastination isn't caused by laziness or lack of motivation.
My ads are on point every time. We knew. We did know.
Okay.
Being a good Muslim is about trying first.
I think that's enough for me.
Being a habit. I would agree with you, but she's not even trying. You know, she doesn't even try. She hasn't tried from day one. She did drugs within like her first few months of becoming a Muslim. She doesn't do any of her prayers. She doesn't read the Quran. She doesn't follow any of the teachings. She doesn't go to a mosque. She doesn't do anything. Talk about targeted advertising. It's the ads know. They're listening. They're listening. Look at her. She doesn't want it, Bessie. She prays in the wrong direction.
Maybe one more bite. This bread.
What bread?
Massage
What, the one on the side that you're not eating?
Amazing. If you can try it. If you go to a Middle Eastern restaurant and they have massage, ask if they have massage.
Do the same as Chantal. I would agree with you, but I would assume a lot of those Muslims were born into the religion. And so I feel like when you're born into it and you're raised in it, there's a lot more give and take. If you're willingly giving up your entire life to become a Muslim and to follow these teachings, would you not try harder? Would it not be more important to you because you had suddenly found this religion that aligns with everything that you believe in, that you're willingly giving up everything to join it, and yet you don't? You just wear the hijab and make bad decisions constantly. Just got off work, I accept my punishment, as you should. Demerit. That was my elbow. You dig deep, bury this hippo. So yeah, I'm sure it's like Christians. I'm sure a lot of Christians don't follow the standardized rules or whatever, but to pick this life this late in your life, to pick this following and then just not do any of it, but while continuing to preach at other people, is disgusting. It's disgusting. And not even just that, she's not even just preaching at just me and you. She's preaching and putting down other Muslim women for how they are doing it too. That's why it's disgusting. That's why it's disgusting. She's playing Muslim as a passport, bro. She is. She's dressing up. She's dressing up. She just wants to cosplay Islam so she can yell at others for being Islamophobic whenever anyone criticizes her. And as another card to her victim deck, it's like when she pretended to be a lesbian. She just wants to be a marginalized community. That's all she wants. She doesn't want to be the fucking privileged white woman that has some money. She had some money, right? At some point she had some money. She doesn't want to be the privileged white woman that has the ability and the money and the funds to eat herself to death. And that's that.
On the menu, especially like a Syrian or Jordanian. Mashallah.
Kuwait.
Alhamdulillah. I'm finished.
Sure.
All right, guys. So
she wants to be the victim so bad.
Thank you so much for watching this video and having dinner with me. Instead of mukbangs, I'm going to make it a kind of, I mean, it's still a mukbang because I'm eating, but it's going to be just healthy weight loss mukbangs, like dinner with me. And yeah, just reducing my portion, not eating.
Heard FFG next on the chopping block. Who's chopping block? Who's chopping block? When she said Salah was looking for something very specific, I don't think he meant this. And do you know what? He lives with that guilt and that regret every single day. He really does. Every time his balls retract inside of his body, he does. She came out as bisexual and celebrated with a cake. She did, and then was asking for women to send her topless photos. Dang.
Fried fast food. I might eat like Subway, something like that, or maybe alter my fast food. Like if I'm really craving McDonald's, I could eat like a cheeseburger and a small fry. That should be sufficient. And I have to get used to this because I need to do it for my health.
Girl's gonna
it's always
die.
been that, but I've just always struggled. Especially since we have travel plans, and I just want to live life. I want to be able to just
What travel
skip
plans?
across.
You've had travel plans for years. You've had travel plans for years. What travel plans? What travel plans? He's not going off of FFG. Who's chopping block? I don't think anyone said Marty's chopping block. I just heard someone said she's on the chopping block. Marty's always in Frenchie's chat, plus FFG hasn't said anything. She's talking about us again. I mean, her mouth is so full of shit. Maybe her ass isn't anymore. Oh my god, did you send Chantal titty pics? Just one. Leave me alone. Please stop convincing us these large meals are for one. She's gonna eat every single bite. I think this is the longest she has stuck to something. Yeah, a whole 10 minutes. Nobody got me a cake when I came out as gay, right? Where's my cake? Where's my queer cake? I'll get my boyfriend to get me one. He can get me a queer cake. Her travel plan is going to the bathroom and back. If she even makes it on time, truly. It's Missy Moo. Oh, okay. What? On Missy Moo's chopping block? Just watch and see FFG. What? Watch. Patricia, give me more information. You can't just drop that and then not tell me. Watch whose video? This video? Missy Moo's video? Whose video? Marty's going for Cyrax, Foodie, and now Missy Moo. Marty's going after FFG for Canadian citizenship. I'll come out every day if I get cake. Yeah, I'll go back into the closet and come back out again. She makes me ill when she eats this amount of food. She makes me ill on a daily basis. It was just a question. Can't say chopping block or not specify who the butcher is. People telling you news like it's YouTube clickbait titles. Fucking love it. Why not? Patricia, it's Missy Moo who he's after, not FFG. Give me a break. What's going on? Skiing in Aspen. Yeah, she's going to ski in Aspen after visiting Disneyland and before reaching Everest Base Camp. What's happening? I don't know. But now I can't come off. I need to find out. Patricia, TikTok girl, I need to know. What do you mean? I hope your fingers are typing on that keyboard to explain. Just had fruitcake. Don't put fruit in my cake. When I came out as bi, I took it back. I was 14 and in a small 9, couldn't take it. Oh, Karina, sorry. That must have been so difficult. I hope you're in a happier and healthier place now. Oh, just you wait and see FFG next. What are you talking about? I might give up. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got no clue. Just you wait and see FFG next. What is she coming on with? What do you mean? See her where? I don't understand. Skipping up Everest Base Camp, moving like a cheetah. Things are happening behind the scenes. Then don't tell me. I don't want to know. I think she's very poorly attempting to troll you. Great. Anyways, I'm done. This was a fun stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. So yeah, what have we learned? I guess Missy Moo is she is next. Next for what? Next in line for the throne? I don't understand. Anyways, that was fun. I had a good time. Oh, I'm gonna have a nice bubble bath. Soda cup ASMR. It was water, actually, but thank you. So, bye Milky. Thank you guys so much for being here. I had so much fun. I hope you guys did too. Hopefully Chantal puts out some more interesting content and we'll see where she ends up in the world. I'm so glad I got to pop your live stream cherry. Thank you so much for all the people that were here and even the silent watchers who were busy. Pardon me, busy doing something. Oh my god, hiccups. Looking forward to the next one. Me too. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. That's been a serving for 8 people. You've been you and I've been Milky. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. See you guys later.